Welcome along to Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand Prix weekend. But before we can race, we need to qualify. And who's going to take that coveted pole position? How will our grid line up? We're about to find out. Welcome to qualifying.
Yeah, we'll play for.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. Good afternoon, everybody. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit, then, is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience. And the flats, open to the elements location, test their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long back straight into turn 14. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Piastri, Leclerc, Alex Albon, and Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Ocon, and Nico Hülkenberg, Hamilton, Stroll, Isaac Hadjar, and Antonelli, Bortoletto, Sonoda, Ollie Behrman, and Liam Lawson. Gasly and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Now use DRS. DRS now available. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We didn't lose too many points today, so that's really, really good.
We've seen a brilliant display of the Russell hustle. It's George Russell who wins.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it. By George, he was good today. The top step awaits for George Russell.